What if I told you that the boy who grew up abandoned and eating scraps on the cold Mongolian steppes will go on to rule the largest empire in history? Genghis Khan was no ordinary man, and the story is one of survival, ambition, and unparalleled conquest. Sit tight, this is a tale of battles, betrayals, and brilliance. Hi, my name is Paulo Tobibi, founder and CEO of Notlip, a real estate investor, a landlord, and a lover of storytelling on history. Now, let's dive into the story of today. The year was 1162, and in the remote steppes of Mongolia, a boy named Temujin was born. His name came from his father Yesuge, who named him after a warrior he defeated in battle. Yeah, nice one, Dad. Temujin early life was anything but easy. At the age of 9, tragedy struck. His father was poisoned by a rival tribe, leaving Temujin, his mother, and his siblings to fend for themselves. Their own tribe abandoned them, fearing they would be a burden. What a tribe. Imagine being a child, struggling to survive, eating wild plants and whatever animals you could hunt. Imagine playing survival mode in real life. It was brutal, and this was Temujin's reality. But even as a child, Temujin showed resilience. When he was captured by a rival tribe, the Tahitian, well, I may have butchered that name a little bit, but we'll move on. He was made a slave. He escaped using his wit and determination. This experience taught him one of his greatest lessons, which was that survival comes with strategy and courage. And in case you didn't know, survival means thinking on your feet or running away as fast as you can. By his late teens, Temujin started gathering followers. He wasn't born in a powerful position anymore. Well, since his father died, he earned his leadership by rewarding loyalty and merit, not just bloodlines. This was revolutionary in Mongolian society, where family ties ruled everything. One pivotal moment came when his wife, Bota, was kidnapped by the Meccas, a rival tribe. Temujin assembled a small army, made alliances, and rescued her. This wasn't about saving his wife. It was a declaration that Temujin was someone to be reckoned with. But power attracted enemies, even from within. His childhood blood brother, Jamuka, became his greatest rival. Their friendship turned into a bitter feud, culminating in a civil war. Jamuka's betrayal only strengthened Temujin's resolve. Despite the odds, Temujin defeated Jamuka, solidifying his reputation as a leader destined for greatness. By 1206, Temujin achieved what no one else had done before. He united the warring Mongol tribes. This was a huge deal. The Mongols were known for their constant infighting, and Temujin brought them together under one banner. At a grand tribal assembly, also known as Kurutai, Temujin was given the title Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. From that moment, he wasn't just a leader of a tribe, he was the leader of a nation. Not bad for a kid who used to eat scraps. But Genghis Khan didn't just unite the Mongols, he transformed them. He created a legal code called the Yasa, which emphasized loyalty, discipline, and equality. He promoted people based on skill and loyalty rather than noble birth. This made the Mongol army not only powerful but very efficient. Genghis Khan's first major target was northern China, controlled by the Jin dynasty. Between 1207 and 1215, his army, though smaller than the Chinese forces, used brilliant strategies that would make a chess grandmaster proud to outmaneuver them. The Mongols were masters of psychological warfare. They spread fear by exaggerating their brutality, causing cities to surrender even without a fight. They also adapted to their enemies, learning to use siege weapons from Chinese engineers to capture fortified cities. In 1215, the Mongols captured the Jin capital, Zhengdu, modern-day Beijing. This victory marked Genghis Khan's first step towards building a global empire. In 1218, Genghis Khan turned his attention west to Khwarezmian Empire, which covered modern-day Iran, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan. The conflict started when a Mongol trade caravan was attacked and his members were killed. Genghis Khan, furious at what had happened, sent envoys to demand an apology. But the Khwarezmian ruler executed them. What a big mistake. Genghis Khan unleashed his army, which swept through the empire like a storm. Cities like Samarkand and Bukhara were conquered. His tactics were brutal. He spared no one who resisted, ensuring that word of his terror spread. By 1221, the Khwarezmian Empire was no more. In 1226, Genghis Khan launched his last campaign against the Western Zhou dynasty in China. Even in his later years, he led his army personally, showing no signs of slowing down. However, during the campaign, Genghis Khan fell ill. Some say he was injured in battle, while others believe he succumbed to disease. In 1227, he passed away. His body was buried in a secret location, and to this day, no one knows where his tomb lies. By the time of his death, Genghis Khan's empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the Caspian Sea, making it the largest contiguous empire in history. And no joke, it was big. His legacy is a mix of very deep respect, wonder, survival, fear, greatness, and controversy. Under trade and culture, he connected East and West through the Silk Road, allowing ideas, goods, and technologies to flow freely. And other laws and order, his legal system promoted fairness and unity, regardless of religion or ethnicity. Millions died in his conquests, and many cities were wiped off the map. Love him or hate him, Genghis Khan reshaped the world as we know it today. And that's the story of Genghis Khan, the poor boy who rose to become the universal ruler. What do you think of his journey? Was he a hero, a villain, or something in between? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing stories on history. Thank you.